Welcome back to Let's Play Train Fever. Things going quite well. Our rail line is actually reaching that point where it's starting to get very congested at the station. I'm going to see about working towards getting another train to actually use and increase rail capacity a fair bit here. I don't know if you can run two trains on the same track at the same time in this game, so we'll test that as well. Anyhow, we'll just start the clock here and start letting our income tick up. We are getting ready to lay some line in some other small towns around here. We got Cranbrook set up here with the tram, and it's actually looking pretty good. Let's see what it's actually pulling here. Still losing a bit. I'll come back to it a little bit later. It's going to increase to speed 2. And with some extra funds here, we can move into one of the other cities. And Haverhill seems like the next logical choice. So I'm just going to start this off by placing a depot for trams. And we'll do it right there. Start laying our tram line. And it'll just form a box around the central part of the town. Drop the stations. There we go. Create the line. And it's just a simple box. Line 12. Gonna burn a lot of cash here on 2 of these trams. So if you review our line here for our train, yeah, it's making a lot of money. Just gonna check some of our train prices here. So obviously that's going to be pretty pricey for us. So that congestion is going to stick there for now. What I could do though, after it unloads, could return it to the depot, see about adding more cars to the train. Not sure if we've actually capped it out is the thing. So we bought a good number of extra cars there. Sign it to the line. So 54. Still a little bit low, but we may be able to start clearing more of that congestion there without having to immediately shell out for a new train. I'd rather start extending our routing towards Ashbourne rather than dumping more monies on trains just yet. In fact, I'm concerned enough here that I'm going to drop some money just so that we have already claimed this land and we're not going to have to eventually pay to tear down some folks' homes. We're starting to make a lot more money now, so I'm pretty pleased about that. South Emsall is getting quite large as well. I'm just going to turn on our contour lines. Just help plan. I'm not going to have enough. There we go. So given our contour lines, we're actually going to be best served almost following how the road is laid out. I was going to try not to hit that farmer's farm, but I guess that's not too likely. Okay, so at the very least we got enough rail line down that we won't get crowded in the future. We'll get a big boost as soon as that train arrives in the station. Kind of wish we could sort this a little bit differently, just because I'd like to know where that Oublissant, the little steam carriage, is actually located at. I'm curious how profitable it is. Okay, just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy a couple more horse wagons. We'll assign it to her wood route there. Got a lot of cash, enough to actually buy an additional, uh, train. Might have to actually tweak some things in the future for kind of how I'm envisioning our route. So obviously not cheap because of the contours. But the actual rail distance we're making, I'm very happy with for the price. I kind of wish I had started with oh, this route to begin with. Although that cut is pretty pricey for us. Okay, so we're gonna have to let some of our funds recover here as we get ready. I figure what I'm thinking of doing is after a little bit knocking out this station in favor of a two-track station where we'll be better able to meet the needs of both cities. I guess the other choice could have been putting a station up in the north, but I'm not sure I really like that because I'd rather, even though ultimately probably would be more profitable, I just don't like the look of it. Haverhill's actually doing really well. Well enough to start envisioning this next phase of development, which will be some stagecoaches to bring people towards the central part of the town. Looks like we got a lot of that cash now. Okay, so line 13. You know, we'll try to keep ourselves as modern as possible with the oob sets or whatnot. And we got some extra funds here to actually start expanding our rail again. So there's not a nice way to actually handle this cut. So we're going to have to cut through that hill at some point. The gradient is fairly steep on all sides to get to Ashbourne. Shortening the section ameliorated the issue a little bit, but not substantially. So already seeing a good bit of usage with our new set line. Maxing out its passengers, and a lot are actually waiting here. 21. Enough that I'd be happy buying another one. And those, of course, pay dividends onto our tram route as well, which is showing a mighty fine profit as well. And we'll just keep pushing that cut forward. It's going to be a real nightmare, is getting to our regions in the north, which are very mountainous. South isn't so bad. One thing I wish I had spent more time considering is a Haverhill and Eschel route would have been substantially cheaper than our current ones. It would have given us a good opportunity to build up. So of course showing a loss for last year, mostly because of all of our construction. Thing is once a train pulls in the station, we'll be rewarded with, 150,000 K right off the bat. So we have that. We have other lines we could jump on fairly easily as well. But I think for now we'll end this episode here. In the next one we'll complete our train line to Ashbourne. I'd also like to take some time to start upgrading some of our stagecoaches to Oupsets and adding some more trams to our routes. Right now, though, I'm feeling a lot stronger about our progress, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. Thank you for watching.